Hi guys, welcome to Good Living Daily, the channel that's all about helping you live your best life possible. And that's what today's video is all about. It's about lessons that I've learned, that I've been thinking about during and post lockdown. Number 7, be more present. Be more present in the here and now, coming back to how we can live our happiest life possible with contentment, with gratitude, with relationships, with love, cultivating that amazing things, being compassionate and helping our fellow human beings. These are all great points. But number 7 is absolutely key, being more present in the moment. Now, if you're worrying about the future, if you're dwelling on that, that's a big negative and you're not in the present moment. Or if you're dwelling on the past, on negative things that have happened to you, again, you're not in the moment. There is, as Eckhart Tolle says in his fantastic book, The Power of Now, there is absolutely no pain in the now, in the present, right now. And that's where we need to live more. So, going back to number 4, for example, family and relationships. How can you really cultivate the best relationships? Well, you can practice being more present when you're with those people. So rather than going to visit your family and being on your phone constantly, maybe put the phone away. Maybe put it on airplane mode and really practice being here, being now with them, or just with yourself. Things like meditation. Amazing for every single area of your life. And it's all about being present. And I've got an amazing video coming very, very soon again, how to meditate for beginners. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested in learning a bit more about meditation. Okay, number 8, simplify your life. So what does this mean? Well, it's like contentment, it's like gratitude. We only really need a few simple things to feel happy, to feel content, to feel grateful, and to live an amazing life. Things like roof over our head, food in our stomachs, love, companionship, those simple pleasures in life. So think about how you can simplify your life. Maybe you don't need that 100-inch TV. Maybe you don't need that 3-litre car that you've got. Maybe you can downgrade to a bike. Then you're helping the environment as well. Think about how you can simplify your life. You'll feel so much more appreciation and gratitude for what you do have. And again, you'll get rid of that human need, that desire, that greediness that we have that can take us away from the feelings of joy and happiness that we should be having. So think about simplifying your life and enjoying the simple things. Again, instead of going out for dinner, maybe you could make your own dinner and enjoy the simple things with great company. There's nothing better, is there? And with the money you save from not going out, put that in your war chest. Have a think about that. Number 9. On a similar vein, get back to nature more. Humans, we are just animals at the end of the day, and we're getting more and more removed from our true essence, our true roots, if you will, in my mind at least. Now, of course, we're developing in many, many ways, which is fantastic, but let's also remember where we came from. Let's remember to get back to nature more and more. Why? Because I think it's really, really important for ourselves, for our soul, for our spirituality. You know, when you stand on the grass barefoot, or you walk in the sand, or my personal favorite, you go for a swim in the ocean, you seem to get this amazing positive charge that I can't explain, but this comes from nature. And it touches the soul and it makes you feel amazing. So let's do more of that. It's all good stuff. Number 10, remember to love yourself. There's going to be times in life when no one else will love you. Okay, maybe they will. There's always going to be people who love you, but we are only responsible, truly responsible for our own happiness. And if we want to live our best lives possible and love other people and be great to other people, first of all, we need to be great and we need to love ourselves, because we can't truly be compassionate and love others if we're not happy with ourselves, if we're attacking ourselves. What do I mean by that? Well, you know that voice in your head, your ego, that sometimes tells you you're not good enough, you need to do more, blah, blah, blah. Let's let that go. Let's not listen to that as much. Let's not pay as much attention to that voice. And let's replace it with a loving voice, saying we are good enough, we are amazing, we are fantastic how we are right now. And one way that we can silence that ego is through meditation. I'm a massive, massive fan, as I mentioned in number 7, but also we can show ourselves some love physically as well, such as running a bath, taking some time out from other people. Sitting alone in silence is an amazing thing, just to be with yourself. Meditation, of course, anything that you need that makes you feel amazing, that touches your soul, that replenishes you, that recharges you, gets you back to your best self. Make sure that you take some time to show yourself some love. We were doing it, well, I was at least doing it a lot more during lockdown, because we were blessed with this gift of time. So moving forward, let's take that amazing experience of self-love, all the things that really made us feel amazing, and let's make sure that we incorporate them in our normal new life. Okay, number 11, live a life that's true to you. So there's this amazing book called The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying, written by Bronnie Ward, who was a nurse working in palliative care in Australia. And she basically collated all of the eulogies, all of the thoughts and the feelings of her patients that she was working with. And she asked them what their regrets were just before they died. And the number one regret across the board was this: not living a life true to themselves, but living a life that they thought other people wanted them to live, such as your parents or society. You know, those rules or those stepping stones that we're meant to follow, such as being married by this time, having this job, having certain house, car, whatever those rules of society are, or those self-imposed rules. Maybe it's even your ego telling you to live your life a certain way. Well, again, get rid of that ego voice. Get rid of the voices of everyone around you that's maybe telling you to live a life that's not true to you. And really take some time away and reflect and think and meditate on what you really want from life. What's the life that you really want to live? And then go get it. Take massive action and go out there and cultivate that life that you want to live. A life that's 100% aligned with your values, your vision and your purpose, and do it and live it. Live your best life possible. Okay, last up, number 12. The world is our oyster. That classic cliche, perhaps. But the world is our oyster. Now, during lockdown, we haven't, of course, been able to travel as much as we'd like. I don't know about you, but I absolutely love traveling and I want to see it. I want to see the world. I want to live amazing things, make amazing memories, and be able to look back on those memories and share them with family and friends and other people in my life, etc. So have a think about a bucket list. For example, come up with some things that you really, really want to do in your life, and make sure that you go through and tick as many of them off as you can. So do some exploring, have some fun, do some research. Where would you love to visit? What would you love to see? What would you love to do? Okay, number 13, just a little bonus point. Let's take great care of our amazing planet. So, moving on from point number 12, the world is our oyster. Point number 13, let's take care of this planet. The world is our oyster, but the world is our home. It's a beautiful home, and let's make sure it stays beautiful for many, many, many generations to come. What can you do? You can limit the amount of plastic that you use. Just think about little tweaks you can make in your day. Maybe going to a no waste shop, taking your own bags to the shop, for example. Maybe you can pick up after other people. Yeah, it's not our problem, but it is our problem. So let's not be so selfish. Let's be more selfless. Pick up sometimes after others. Maybe you can educate them as well along the way. But let's just think of simple things that we can do that will add up. Promise you, they will add up to make a big difference if we all do a few simple things. And doing a few simple things is better than doing nothing. So put your thinking cap on, have a little think about what you can do, what impact you can have locally and globally. But let's take some extra special care of our planet, going out of lockdown when the planet had a little chance to replenish and reheal and breathe again. Emissions fell dramatically. Let's keep that going as we head back into normal life and make sure that our planet is and stays beautiful and healthy for years to come. Okay guys, and I want to leave you with this. Some reflection, some questions that you can ask yourself. So take some time on your own, with yourself, with your own thoughts, and ask your head, ask your heart, ask your gut for an intellectual answer, for a loving answer, and for a gut instinct, an intuitive answer. What do you want to be remembered for? What's the kind of life that you want to live? What impact do you want to have on the world? How do you want people to remember you, speak about you? What kind of stories and memories do you want to be able to tell your grandkids? Do you even want grandkids? What does your dream house look like? Where would you love to live in the world? The world is our oyster, remember. Have a think about your best life possible. Imagine it in massive detail. That's important. Be super specific. And write every single thing down. Write all the places you want to visit down. Write what your dream house looks like, your dream job, or creating your own business, how much money you want in the bank, how you want to be remembered, who do you want around you, family, relationships, husband, wife, whatever. Get it all down and then make it happen. If you really want it to come to life, create that, make that into a dream board and put pictures that really create and spark motivation and emotion within you, and look at it every single day. And once again, take massive action towards living your best life possible, because that's the biggest lesson. That's the one lesson, isn't it, that we've all learned through this time. We could die tomorrow. So let's really maximize today and let's work towards living our best lives possible. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please like the video, share it, and comment below if you have enjoyed it and maybe some lessons that you've learned yourself through lockdown. Get involved and join the conversation. Okay, have an amazing day. Thank you.